capacity to live together and advance together and prosper together across every conceivable and imaginable difference. And at its core, that's the economic paradigm that makes this city so vibrant and what makes me so optimistic about our fate and future. You all know this. It used to be the economic paradigm is that a big company would open up and everyone would move into that city where they're operating. Now you know it is exactly the opposite. Companies are flocking to where the talent is, to where people are. So the economic paradigm and the focus of our efforts here in San Francisco are to create the conditions where people, regardless of their race or ethnicity, regardless of their religious affiliations, young, old, rich, poor, regardless of their sexual orientation, that they come here to live out loud, to live their lives in a way that they're fully expressive. And that is our economic purpose, is to create those conditions to invite the best and the brightest minds from around the world to this 47.5 square mile city that was probably best described as 47.5 square miles surrounded by reality. It truly is a magical place when we not just celebrate all our interesting differences, but we unite around our common humanity, the things that bind us together. And I think that's one of the reasons you're in a city that has among the lowest unemployment rates of the 58 city and counties in this state. Still way too high, but doing better than almost any other county in California. And it's a city and county where people are making historic investments. We are home to Twitter. We're home to Ustream. We're home to Foursquare. We're home to Wikimedia Foundation. And we're now home to a 270,000 square foot brand new headquarters at 8th and Brannan of one of our favorite companies, Zynga, that formally today, though it was leaked, is announcing their new headquarters here in San Francisco. A company that just a few years ago had 398 employees, now has over 1,200, and is opening up in a space where they've made a 7-year commitment to our city, where they'll probably grow north of 2,000 employees. Of course, that's not where it all ends. Gaming is taking off, you know this. You're with Playdom or Playfish, you know this. You're Zynga, you certainly know this. And I, again, just congratulate them on their wisdom of making a commitment, a long-term commitment to this city. And in return, we are, as a city, making a long-term commitment to Zynga. But so are we, too, to companies like Salesforce that are growing exponentially. Companies like Dolby Labs right here around the corner in this great city. This city is taking off. This city is starting to see these high-tech companies that were down in the Silicon Valley and other parts of the state and across the country now coming back and rediscovering what's right with San Francisco. And I guess I'm here because, not just because I'm the mayor, but I'm a guy who lives here. A guy who's created over 1,000 jobs in the private sector and cares about our fate and future and cares about the city as an economic engine for this state and this nation. And I'm here to tell you that San Francisco's best days are ahead of us, not behind us. And there's a lot of excitement and enthusiasm taking shape here in this city. And I want to impress upon you, those of you that may be operating companies outside this city, to take another look at San Francisco. Those of you that are operating outside this state, to think about this state once again and where the talent is. That's the competitive differentiator. Talent, people, creativity, and creating again those conditions that